Hi, it's Don Thornton. Good morning. I bet you thought that I had given up my quest to have better health and get rid of diabetes and stabilize my kidney disease situation, but no, I'm still here. And I was just on a trip, and it was just one of those deals where I decided that I just wait till Monday. Let's get started first with the chart. As usually, I try to start with that. Let me share my screen here. One second. You'll see that this is kind of like Switzerland. It's not good, it's not bad, it just is, and it has good cheese. So, I have not had a video in 3 days. I believe it's 3 days. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I did not do one. You didn't miss anything because I haven't lost any weight. I didn't gain any weight. I stabilized at 226 and a half. And I'll tell you why that happened. I don't know if I mentioned this in my. I'll stop my share. I don't know if I mentioned this in my previous videos, but lately I started realizing that I was pinning too much on the weight loss, and it was like it was a self esteem. What's the word I'm looking for? The not really pulley. What's the word? Teeter totter. It was a teeter totter. The child's toy where you go up and you go down. I was just if I lost a pound, I was ecstatic. If I gained a pound, I was despondent, and I just decided, you know what, I need a break from the teeter totter. And so, and plus, I thought I had a trip. Well, I kind of had a trip, but then to Pensacola, and I didn't know what to do because that's a 2 day trip, and I can't bring my stuff with me, or I can't bring as much stuff with me as possible. And it's hard for me to do much when I'm on the road for so long. So I had prepared everything because I had an appointment on Monday. Excuse me, I'm sorry, Saturday, and I was going to go up there on. I decided I was going to go up there on Friday. I was going to drive up there because it's a 6 hour trip, and I was going to spend the night and then just meet with the person and come back home. So I left and I packed up everything. And what I did was I decided that I was going to have my protein, which is I went to like Whole Foods and I bought some organic turkey, and I got some cheese, and so that was going to be my protein. I didn't want to have any bread. I'm trying to stay away from the carbs as much as I can. And then I had a watermelon, I had some oranges, I had fruit, and I was going to Publix if I needed to up there to restock. But that was going to be my stuff. So I got on the road and I was driving, and then the idiot homeowner called me and said that he or sent a text saying that he wasn't available after all and wanted to reschedule for next weekend. So all that work, all that trouble for nothing. So I had to come back home, and it was just a cluster F. So I don't know. I decided that I was gonna. A lot was going on in my business and emotionally. I just decided I needed a break, and I wasn't going to cheat. I wasn't gonna go out there and buy a hot dog or, go binging on pizza or whatever. I'm done with that. That's over. But I decided that I was going to be a little bit, I don't know, not say lax, but just eat normal. Normal in my sense of the word now, the new normal for me. So what I did was I normally what I would do when I'm trying to lose weight is I would just have a couple pieces of fruit for breakfast and that's it. And really my big meal would be um lunch, and then not have very much to eat on at night, hardly anything at all. Maybe after 5 o'clock, I wouldn't eat anything. So I decided to just relax those rules a little bit for 3 days. I knew I was going to get back on it on Monday. So what did I do? One of my favorite breakfast meals is grits. It doesn't sound like it from my accent, but I have a lot of Southern roots. I grew up in Texas, and I was born in Arkansas, but we only stayed there a year. We moved to Texas, and so I lived in Houston until I was almost 12, and I moved to St. Louis. And believe it or not, St. Louis is kind of a southern state, even though you may not think it is. I mean, all my relatives lived in Southeast Missouri, and they all had real hard twangs. Country people. My mom and my dad both were from Southeast Missouri. They lost their accents a long time ago. Well, they're no longer with us, but when they were alive, they lost their accents. But we drive, a couple hours south to Poplar Bluff, where everybody was from, and went wang 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 twang 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 all the time. But the food was southern, and so I grew up with grits. I love grits. And then of course, since I moved to Florida and I used to go to George all the time. And they just have one of my favorite meals is shrimp and grits. So anyway, a little bit off on a tangent here, but I decided that, you know what, I was going to just have grits 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. In the morning, I didn't do that was the one splurge or one cheat, I guess, if you want to call it. So I had a nice big bowl of grits for breakfast for both days. And then I ate normal. I had my salad. I had some meat, on, I ate some, I ate the turkey and the cheese that I was going to have on my trip. And then I had some chicken, smoked in my chicken, smoked my chicken in my electrical smoker, and I still have my fruit, but that was it. The only difference was that, for example, if like Saturday night, I was up a little bit later. Normally I go to sleep more, earlier than that, but about, I don't know, 7 o'clock. I knew I wasn't sleepy. I was going to be up for a while, and I got a little hungry, so I had an orange. Now, if I was trying to diet, I wouldn't have done that. I just would have said, no, I'm not going to eat anything after 5 o'clock. So little things like that, I was kind of experimenting with what it would be like to live this way, live my life without the sugar, without the junk food, everything, but still enjoy myself, to have something that I enjoy. And so it was really fun. I needed the break. And I got on the scale today, and I didn't lose any weight. I didn't gain any weight. I just stayed stable, which is fine with me. It's great. This is 4 weeks now. This is my fourth week. Wednesday will be 30 days. And if anyone had told me that I would be at, starting at 247, if I'd be at 226 and a half in 30 days, I would have been ecstatic. So for me, it was kind of like a mental health break. I needed to get away from the stress of trying to lose that weight, re recharge my batteries, I guess, feel a little bit better about myself and where I'm at, and then now I can move on. So now I'm going to hit it again, and I also didn't walk for 2 days. My feet were hurting me, and when you have gout, all those crystals are like little sandpaper things in your joints, and I was walking a lot. I was walking 2-3 hours a day, as from watching this, and and my feet were killing me. So I decided, what, I need a break too. So I'll get back on it today. I haven't. I'm doing this at 1 o'clock in the morning because I can't sleep. But anyway, I'm back on the horse as far as my exercise, and I'm gonna really push it again. But within reason, of course. But I like the fact that I now know that I can have a normal day and eat right and not gain any weight, which is good, because normally my old pathology would be, if I took a break from a diet, I'd gain 5 pounds in like 3 days, because I would just eat and eat and eat. I didn't do that, so I'm happy. All right, so that's the deal. That's day 28 in the books. So looking forward to tomorrow. So I will see you then. Bye.